Today I'm eating instant noodles with some fish balls.
Have you told your brain you will eat this today?
No, I decided like 10 minutes ago.
Bonnie is a university student majoring in visual arts. As the end of the semester approaches, she spends most of her time working in the studio.
Recently it's more about convenience because I don't have much time to cook or to find any proper food, so just convenience.
What you eat affects the performance of your brain. Dr. Katya Demakina, a nutritional therapist, learned this the hard way in her 20s.
For me, it was the combination of constantly being sick, but also the mental health aspects, whereby I just felt like I was constantly on the verge of breaking down and would cry for no reasons and feel really lost.
That's until she learned how what we eat over time affects our mental health.
The brain needs energy, and the brain uses glucose, which is another word for sugar, for energy. But if there is too much, like our sugar in our bloodstream is always maintained at a very stable level. It can fluctuate a bit. Every time it does this high ups and downs, it adds to anxiety, it adds to mood instability and irritability, but also it damages cells.
Healthy fats, as known as omega-3 fats, that are found in oily fish, is an important nutrition for the brain. On the other hand, fats from vegetable oils and hydrogenated oils such as processed food and frozen meals make brain cells rigid.
So getting the right kind of fat is very important. And a lot of our hormones are made from fat. So we need to have that building molecule. If we don't have it, the body can't make it.
Nutritional medicine practitioner Dr. Sonal Hatangdi-Haridas worked with a client who developed anxiety during pregnancy.
He realized that some of the things, her protein wasn't high enough for her time in life. She needed more protein in her diet. She had certain things she couldn't eat because she was nauseous, so we had to support her in foods that she could eat and enjoy, which were high in protein, high in calcium, high in vitamin D.
A 2022 study found that adults with depression felt better and less anxious after following a 12-week Mediterranean diet, which emphasizes plant-based foods and healthy fat. But only 2% of Hong Kongers consume an average of 5 servings of fruits and vegetables per day, according to the Department of Health. Dr. Sonal says nutritional changes are often challenging for Hong Kongers in their late teens.
You can tell the teenagers who will have a mental health crisis as they go into their final years in school are the ones who decide they want to sleep late, work late, and they think that's the only way to do it.
Dr. Sonal encourages teens to remember that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. In the morning, you must have your protein, carbohydrates, and fiber. And processed food can be harmful.
They cause everything from micronutrient deficiency to an increase in cholesterol to sort of not having the correct macronutrients, which is the fat, protein, carbohydrate, fiber. Cooking isn't difficult. Sometimes it's a few quick fixes and can have something really tasty and nutritious.
And Parmesan, you can always replace Parmesan with nutritional yeast.
Demakina creates cooking demo sessions to help people make delicious and balanced meals by choosing real food. For example, she made salmon rice balls which contain anti-inflammatory fat that the brain needs. Real food does not have to be expensive. Demakina shares tips on how to select them.
Anything that your grandmother didn't have or recognize generally is not real food, right? Anything that comes in wrappers, in packages with long use-by dates, rarely is real food. And anything that has a long list of ingredients. When you look on the back of a packet, bread should have flour, water, and salt. It shouldn't have 10 ingredients.
Eating healthy isn't just for our bodies, but also our minds. And it starts with the choices on our plates. Trista, Kuriawan, TYR News.